and I love to just talk with you, Lex, about her new product launches and music and what else going on. A lot of us on the channel like Ariana, and as I'm saying that, I'm like, just a lot of people in the world like Ariana Grande. She's like the third, maybe the most followed woman on Instagram. I don't know, but I know I'm not special to like Ariana Grande. I am special in the sense that I will always keep it real with you about products, and I will still love her endlessly. A lot of you are the same way. We real talk, and we don't like hype up products that aren't that great, and for that I'm very grateful for this like community of realness. And if you guys happen to like, for example, like a lot of you liked Mod Blush and Mod Vanilla by Mod Grande, and I didn't like it at all. We can agree to disagree. So I genuinely am interested in your thoughts on the products from today's video. I am sharing the Thank You Next collection from Ulta with you guys. Let me find. This is the bag. It's now empty, but let us find the price. So the lip gloss is $20, and the Thank You Next eye set is $39. So I think I can, just cover my little card info, but yeah, you can see that we're talking $65 for what I'm about to show you. Now, the first thing I wanted to do is go ahead and get this Thank You Next lip gloss on these lips. Now, there's absolutely, like, if you have filler, Botox, whatever, that is your decision to make. I just personally wanted to share. I don't have any. I usually share that in makeup videos because I'm always curious, and I always wish people shared it with me. So, not a makeup influencer by any means, just a 32-year-old that likes ponytail and everything she does and wears and says, it's totally okay if you have lip filler. That's great. I actually wanted it for years and years and years, and now that I am 32, almost 33, I'm really glad I didn't get it. But who knows how I'd feel if I had gotten it, you know? Like, I might be like, wow, this is really living, and I really like my lips. But I honestly think it's nobody's business. I do think it's helpful to know if people are enhancing their face or using filters. If you are sharing makeup and trying it, or sharing makeup advice, especially big makeup influencers, I don't understand why so many use beauty mode and filters, and it actually really drives me crazy. But these are my lips. They are currently overlined, but I wanted to not put any gloss on them, and it's a no wig day. Isn't that crazy? I just did like a little ballet bun at the bottom here. Probably look like a colonial boy, but and we're hearkening to the Thank You Next era of hair barrettes. So here we are before very much overlined lips, and I actually used the I Like It lip kit from the never say I wasn't tired because so I think this is interesting because why did she come out with this? Okay, like we're gonna get into the honest thoughts now. Thought ramble. Intrusive thoughts when I know these aren't intrusive thoughts, I'm just saying. Although I have some experience with those if you ever want to discuss. I love the packaging, okay? The fact that it looks like a composition book. Fabulous. Why did we do a gray composition book? Because of R.E.M. Beauty. Well, everything is gray, yeah, so that makes sense, but it does kind of look like leopard or something. I don't know, you guys. I love the packaging. It's very cute. I kind of wish more of their packaging had the little pops of pink. But I also can't help but feel like, is this a cash grab? Because the utmost importance plumping lip gloss is what we're going to try on. And it does already exist. Like, this is one of the very, very, very first products that R.E.M. Beauty ever came out with. Ever. I just put these nails on tonight, so I'm like, take the wheel. So if you're new to the brand or aren't quite sure what the vibes of this Thank You Next collection is, I'm not quite sure the vibes either, no, I'm kidding. Thank You Next is one of Ariana Grande's most famous, if not our most famous song of all time, and always will be, quite frankly. It is just iconic, and she released it. It's kind of like what Flowers is for Miley Cyrus right now. Just like a really empowering breakup anthem, and it's kind of like one of the only times I've heard a breakup anthem be like humble and grateful and like thank you to all of my exes. That's literally the vibe, is you know, I've got what I needed out of this relationship, and I've learned valuable lessons in all of my relationships, and someday I think I will find true love. And for now, thank you, next. And it's really sweet. She mentioned all of her exes by name, which broke the fucking internet. Like, we went crazy. It was just, I think that's a cat. For a second I thought I was the Babadook or some shit, but I'm fairly certain we can continue. So it is very simplistic. You've got just this, I mean, this probably cost 5 cents to make this packaging, I don't know, but it is just a very basic plumping lip gloss in a clear packaging. Can confirm it was the Babadook, aka Beast. Beastie. Anyway, let's go ahead and apply. I will say this has a very nice vanilla mint taste. Is that okay to say? Scent? I don't eat it, but do you know what I mean? It does. You know, like, nobody's perfect. Like, anyway, let me show you. It's literally just a clear plumping lip gloss. And, the formula is quite nice. It's not sticky at all, and it is pretty eye shine. only thing different about this version is it's a larger size for $20 in the cute little Thank You Next composition book packaging. So I do love this product. I'm not yet out of my smaller size, but I don't know, this is all being advertised as a limited edition, so I am wondering if they will be keeping the larger size. Wasn't sure, so I just went ahead and snagged it just for the sake of the plumping lip gloss science. I did take like a 30-second filming break just now to pat Beast, but he hid behind the mirror in my filming room, and that's all she wrote. There wasn't really much of a break. Okay, this is the pièce de résistance, as you guys love when I say. I'm like barely conversational in French, so of course I'll read the back in French, don't worry. Okay, let me show you the front before we get to the back. That there's this one part that like makes me tickled / confused because I'm an Aquarius. I never know what's going on. But I will say, can we have a nail moment? Thank you. These are just Kiss jelly nails from Ulta. But I will say, very cute packaging. I love this sort of like, it's almost like a sticker art. What would you call it? Where these look like stickers that were stuck on your composition journal, your composition notebook. I like just had a thought that was like, man, I really want a gray composition notebook. Like, is that my new aesthetic? Gray composition notebook. Anyway, I love this packaging. I think it's so cute. And this is it, the Thank You Next favorite things I said. I will say I'm confusion because I thought this was gonna be Thank You Next, the single themed. So that is my bad. That's what I get for assuming. Because the Midnight Shadows eyeshadow palette is called Thank You Next. Oh, that's because this product. Okay, so this eyeliner pencil is called At the Borderline Eyeliner Marker in Midnight Black. I've tried this before and did not like it one bit, so I'm very excited to try it tonight with you. Okay, so that makes sense why that's called At the Borderline. And then there are limited edition R.E.M. Dream Lashes in Eternally Meowing with pink gemstones, but Eternally Meowing was already lashes that they released, so I think the new aspects of this eye kit are the Thank You Next shadow palette and the fact that the Eternally Meowing lashes have pink gemstones on them now. And forgive me, but I did think everything was gonna be like Thank You Next lyrics themed or something, but it's the At the Borderline pin, eyeliner pin and lashes that already existed. So really, you are paying for you're paying for the products, but what is different and special is going to be the packaging, the size of the gloss, and the Thank You Next eyeshadow palette. Let's just do a quick lip check. They don't really look different to me, but we are our own I am such a thank you next freak. Like, I loved that whole era because I'm about the same age as Ari, so we grew up with all of the same, like, iconic movies, like Legally Blonde and 13 Going on 30, and it was just, like, what a time. Like, I loved that she was paying homage to all of those amazing movies, and I still think all of that is iconic, like the Mean Girls, Hallway Walk, Bring It On. It just, that was like special. And then I've noticed in some of her makeup product names, she'll do things like razor, and I think it's like a razor phone, or it could be a razor scooter, but I'm pretty sure it's spelled like the razor phone. Jelly sandals, like a lot of 90s and early 2000s references that I love. So I was excited about this, excited about the composition book vibe, and I'm excited to get into it and swatch the shadows. I do really like that this actually has some design on it for an eyeshadow palette. If you're familiar with R.E.M beauty, or if you're not, this is what the shape and size and color of all of their eyeshadow palettes look like. Just this silver sort of spacey, angular but circular vibe. And, you know, for example, obviously the pink, the Thank You Next is not on there. I don't even know if it says R.E.M beauty on the front of them, but that is what we're working with. I do know that my phone is mirrored, so you're aware I'm prettier that way, and that will not be changing. So, these colors are so pretty. This one, let me try to not jump scare you with the mirror, but this sort of magenta one, that is immediately reminding me of an Urban Decay color that I wore constantly in college. I think it was like, oh, I'll have to look up the name at some point, but oh, that's very, very pretty. I'm hoping that the glitter is very noticeable in this like black shade. All shades that I think I will use a lot, and this one specifically reminds me of her maroon tour outfit, or like Merlot wine colored tour outfit. Let's go ahead and swatch, but I will say, I feel like I've said that a lot in this video, but I will say, what about this besides the packaging is Thank You Next, you know what I mean? Like, I would love it if it was way more vibrant pinks, no brown, like we don't need the brown. Why is the brown invited? But let's just go in order of darkest to lightest. And I don't, doesn't look like these shades have names. So, what did I do with them? Playful Pink Matte and Shimmers. I love the eye look that she's been doing and posting in for the promo for this palette. However, it is not necessarily giving me Thank You Next era, because we were doing half a pan of highlighter on our cheeks and stuff, you know, and like, I don't know. It's pretty, it's just not necessarily like what I would have thought if somebody was like, design a Thank You Next eyeshadow palette and we need to present it in the next meeting, you know, like it wouldn't be 2 brown shades and like, anyway, let's watch. Here's here's the black with like rose gold shimmers. Okay, and it looks like it blends out to be like a nice brownish rose gold. I do want to show you, like, hopefully you can hear that in the mic, just how much I am trying to grab and put down, and I feel like it is coming off like a smoky brown gray. I don't know. I'm not that impressed with that color, to be honest, and a lot is staying on the finger, but that color right there, sort of like a blend. Oh, well, it's gone. I feel like the rose gold, gray, brown is pretty. Maybe for like a powder eyeliner or something like that. I can't imagine. Like, I can imagine doing my under eye with it, but not. And keep in mind, I'm not an MUA or anything like that, too. So let's do the brown color next. Just really want to get in there as much as possible. That is a done. That is a done. It's like a nice deep brown. Ooh, that's very pretty. And that came off pretty nicely. It's a really nice, pretty brown. If you're seeing like a tiny little glob, it's actually just the hair on my hand catching some of the powder. So I'm sorry for being human. I'll shave my hands next time. This color I'm so excited to see. It's very pretty. Here's what we've got. You know, I thought it would pick up darker, but maybe that is giving a little thank you next. Maybe it does. That's pretty. Got caught again. I do like that. It's more of a like Barbie / hot pink than I thought it would be, for sure. For sure. Okay, now I'm like running out of fingies. Let's go for. See, I'm like, this is like this one's sister. Why did we need both? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's coming off Kawabi. Like fell to the ground. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming off in flakes. So let's try. Let's try right here. That's pretty. It's pretty. It's again just kind of a lot of fallout, and these two, I'm getting thank you next era. These two, I'm like, what are we doing? 'Cause I don't know. It's just my personal preference. I mean, it was her song that she wrote in her era, so she should say what the colors are. Okay, last clean finger on this hand. Actually, let's just not even risk it, because they need to know how will I do this finger on this hand. I can't possibly. Okay, we're gonna have to wipe them on the blanket, and that is fine. That's fine. Okay. Next up, we've got this shimmery, sort of like is Mercury, which is an R.E.M beauty highlighter, which is very natural on the skin. It's right here. It's literally the color of my skin, but shimmery. And it's very pretty, but I just don't feel like the camera is doing it justice. It is literally like so pretty to look at, but it is just like highlighter, like skin color. It's kind of wild how you can't see it. It's very subtle. Okay, let's try the very last shade, which is this, also sort of very, very pale pink. You'll see right there. It might fall, so look quickly. But all I did is this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that just goes to show you like how much fallout. Look, it'll fall to the floor, but look at this clump. Let's learn more about this. Okay, let's do the last swatch along the top. Here, right here. That's pretty. There's a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see. A lot of fallout. That is sort of that like pale pinky white wedding eye color. Very pretty. So one more look at the colors. This palette is very small. Let me try to show you. Like these strips, you saw my big fingers like trying to get in them. They're kind of small. That's probably my only complaint about R.E.M beauty is I love Ariana. I just wish it felt more like for me and not for like very, 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 very young fans. But like I've heard people refer to it as Claire's makeup, and I would say it's not the quality or color payoff or fallout of Claire's makeup, but it's not the same as other influencer and celebrity makeup out there for sure. It's also made by Morphe. This is the At the Borderline eye pencil, which I have already tried. I didn't have a good experience with it, but I literally bought on like minute one, day one, hour one of the makeup line launch. So let's see, maybe it was me, maybe the formula's improved or something. But let's go ahead and swatch it next to this. Okay. Alright. Let me move you a little bit closer. Let me see if I don't know. Am I brave enough to do this? My camera. Come here. Ooh, I like that. It's very pretty, and it goes on much better than when I previously purchased it. You know what? I wanted to show you. That's good. I'm happy with that. Looks like they've shortened the tip just a little bit. And the packaging seems to be a little bit different, but I don't know. I wanted to show you guys this Maybelline my everyday, and you can see it is much smaller. Like it's not as thick as the at the borderline. And it is just much lighter, even though it is the darkest black color. It's called pitch black, but I should probably shake it up before I use it. You can see how that one's just a tiny bit thicker. This one. You kind of have to like build up to that level of thickness. I'm not really sure why it's looking like a little bit watery. Let's watch it compared to this one. Okay. Are you gonna? Okay, there we go. Okay, apparently we had to get this one going. Cause it was new. That was a journey we went on, bestie. So I will be a little bit more open to the R.E.M beauty liner going forward. And that whole thing was, I literally ordered this on Amazon just to recommend it to you, and then it like went and embarrassed me. But just now, like, there are like $7 eyeliners out there that have an even smaller, more precise tip if you want it. Shake it before you use. Don't be dumb like me. The last thing I want to try together or take a look at is these lashes. I will not be putting these on tonight. Just would be a total waste. No offense, I utterly love you, but I would really like to save them for my birthday maybe, or Valentine's Day. And I'm terrified of false lashes that aren't like magnetic eyeliner type of thing. Just really difficult to do in my opinion. But I will say the lack of a noticeable band on these is gorgeous. It does make me a little bit more excited to try them because I think they'll be, you know, like flexible and comfortable. But this is the thank you next lashes. I'm still in your face. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I think they're very pretty. Very, very pretty. Could you probably buy some cheaper lashes, glue on some rhinestones from Hobby Lobby? Probably. Now, one thing I will point out is my gloss is almost docked off and I don't feel like it plumped. What do you guys think? It, you know, is comfortable and something I enjoy applying for sure. But I don't know. When I look at myself, I see, like, that was so nice of yourself to yourself, Elle, but like, I don't know, I don't see any lips to begin with, is what was trying to say, like, when I look in the mirror, I'm like, where's your fucking lips? So, let me know if you see a difference. I sure don't. But I will notice it's, I do notice it's already dogged off. It tingles. Tingles, 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 tingles. It tingles. Maybe like a 10% plump. 5 to 10%. Nothing like, don't say the wrong brand. You can do it. Too-Faced lip injections. Why did I want to say Tarte? Buy me a plane ticket to Dubai if you're gonna be like in my head like that, you know what I mean? Just kidding, like I don't know if I would ever go. I'm good. Let me know your honest opinions. My honest opinion is I'm excited about the eyeliner working. Maybe I just got like a dried out or like a messed up defective version when the products first launched. I did get a defective like eyeshadow in the pot, and that's a whole other video on this channel. It was nasty, but yeah, I mean, I really like the packaging. These colors are very pretty, but they're just not anything new, you know? I mean, like, how many palettes out there have these colors? Right now, like, ColourPop, Wet n Wild. Like, any range, any brand, whether you want prestige makeup, like, whatever the ulta coupons call it, heightened, or drugstore makeup, like, you're gonna easily find this color palette. So, not rare. What makes it rare is that the eyeshadow palette says thank you next with a kissy on it. Did I fall for it? Fucking absolutely. Absolutely. Can I change who I am? Yes. No. I don't know. I don't think it's worth worrying about. I definitely don't think it's worth the price. And yeah, I think the packaging is super cute. But otherwise, I don't know. If I wasn't sharing it with you guys in this video and like us, you know, talking about it together, I think I would take it back. I think I'll use it. I'm excited to try the eyelashes, but like none of this is something you can't get somewhere else for a better deal, better quantity, maybe better color payoff with less fallout. Yeah. It's cute. It's makeup. I'm so good at this. I don't know what else to say. Let's put the pink color in my crease and see what we feel about it. It is pretty. It's like a nice, soft, but vibrant pink color. I think that's really pretty. And let's try this on one eye. Oh, I'm still trying to decide my feelings on that 70s show. I mean, that 90s show. I'm trying to decide what to say. I'll talk about it in the next video, but like, what did you think? definitely see myself using this palette. I don't know, I just love Thank You Next and all the lore behind it so much, and I'm kind of disappointed that it's not more iconic. But it's definitely pretty. I wouldn't say it's a must. I wouldn't say any of the R.E.M Beauty eyeshadow palettes are a must. If you're gonna try one product, maybe try the plumping lip gloss just to see like if you get it, like what all the hype is about. Because it's a little bit more affordable than the eyeliner, I think. You can find any similar or same product not made by Morphe and lots of other places. But if you really, really love Thank You Next, I still think you'll be disappointed in the Thank You Next Valentines collection. I don't know what to say. It's just not what I wanted or would have imagined. If I'm thinking Thank You Next, I need it to be more pink, like all of the pink. Maybe come with a composition notebook and pen with the little poof, like pink puffy on it. That'd be really cool. But as it is, I'm not impressed, darling. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to connect with you, and if you know something about makeup I don't, or something that could help us all in deciding whether we each want to purchase this, let us know. But until next time, and in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, maybe like 8 to 10% plumping. Good evening. I see a little bit bigger here and a little bit bigger here. And good night. Good night. Good night. Look who it is, you guys. Belle. Just kidding, she's back. So right when you open